Welcome to another episode of The Blitz. I will be your host once again, Bryan Greer. And today I am here to recap the Dallas Cowboys' second preseason game of the season against the San Francisco 49ers, losing 23-6. Well, once again, here we are with Tire Fire Part 2 as far as the offense goes for the Dallas Cowboys. What can you say anything good about this offense? They didn't score until the fourth quarter. All three quarterbacks combined in this game, minus Tony Romo, who just made a quick cameo, threw for 3 interceptions. Dustin Vaughn looked like he didn't know where to throw the ball. Like he didn't know if the Cowboys were wearing red and gold or were blue and white. It was just horrible. I don't understand how this second team even got any practice time. Thank God this was not the first team, because that was part 2 of the Tire Fire. And in this offense, you saw a lot of backups who are not going to make this team. You saw drop passes. You saw just a lot of WTF, for lack of a better word. As far as the San Francisco 49ers go, Carlos Hyde looked very good. The 7 runs he had, getting 39 yards. And they were really running on the Cowboys. But as far as them passing, that was not going to be the case. Corey White really impressed me this game on Anquan Bolden, especially on the fade route on third down that Colin Kaepernick was trying to complete to Bolden. And Corey White stuck with Bolden all the way to the end, deflecting it and getting the incompletion. I really have been impressed by him in the 2 games he has played in this preseason. I think he's going to make this team because he is really, really good. Just seems to always be in the right place, has great technique, and very, very sharp. Also, I got to give kudos this game once again to Randy Gregory, who looks like he's going to be an outstanding draft pick, having a sack and 3 tackles. Incredible game for him. I just think the world of him already. This kid does not even know where to go yet, and he is already showing promise that he is going to be an absolute beast once he figures it all out. Another guy that I think had a really good game was Russell. He really showed up again today, getting, I think, a sack and also 3 tackles. He just seems to always know where to be. And number 99 is just showing up every time he hits the field. They were in very bad situations due to the 2 interceptions by Dustin Vaughn and the 1 interception by Jamel Showers as far as field position, and they just held the 49ers offense. 49ers actually had plenty of chances to score touchdowns and did not. Only touchdown they scored was in the fourth quarter on a blocked punt, which was a really horrible play. I don't know what was going on with the Cowboys special teams, but they were just so asleep, and an incredible play for a punt return, or actually a blocked punt touchdown for the 49ers. So, like I said, as far as offense goes, looked horrible. None of the stars were in there, thank God, so we're not at panic mode yet. But hopefully, against the Vikings, they do play. And we get to see Tony Romo out there, Des Bryant, more Joseph Randle, who was in this game. He did look good, getting, I believe, 30 yards. I want to give a shout out to Darren McFadden, who you would think want to be impressive in this game, getting 3 carries for an outstanding 4 yards. Yeah, Darren McFadden, welcome to the team. This guy right now, I don't know how he's going to make the team, honestly. He's been injured. He hasn't done anything in training camp. He hasn't done anything to impress the team. Right now, I don't know. He has to do something in his next 2 games. You just can't just get him in here and just have him on the team just because of his college resume. Because at Oakland, he was horrible. And he showed so far in training camp and in his 1 preseason game to be horrible. So right now, I think his job is on the line because they have to have depth at running back. They're not going to get the same kind of production from Joseph Randle they got from DeMarco Murray last year. No matter what he says and how many yards DeMarco Murray left on the field, he was the team's MVP last year, and the team gets nowhere last year without DeMarco Murray. So really looking forward to seeing what Joseph Randle does next week in the dress rehearsal against the Minnesota Vikings. And also, I do want to see if the offense, the first team offense, will be clicking. They've done a lot of practice. Really want to see it because right now the defense seems to be way, way ahead of the offense. And that showed big time again in this game. So with that being said, we'd love to hear your guys' comments on this game. What did you think about the Cowboys offense? How laugh out loud it was, how horrible it was, how excruciating it was to look at this. Also with the defense, are you excited about Randy Gregory once again showing up and the defense being able to just stifle the 49ers even though they were put in really bad field position as far as on the field? So really looking forward to seeing your guys' comments on this game. And I will be back next week with the dress rehearsal recap against the Minnesota Vikings. And as always, I want you to comment, like, and subscribe to Unrivaled Multimedia. And I want to leave you with this. As all of us saw, the great Dave Campo was in the booth tonight. And instead of saying, let's play some football, he dropped a knowledge dart with let's have some football. So, thank you, Dave Campo, for once again bringing your knowledge darts to the booth this time. So with that being said, as always, until the next episode of The Blitz, take it easy.